Right, so Sonic, officially, sequel is in the works, and some Jurassic World Dominion. Yes, all of that, and maybe a peppering of a little bit more in today's daily wrap-up. This is number 2 of 2 news shows. I've split them up into 2 because they were not really bite-sized chunks. There was a little bit more to go into, so apologies for that, but I hope you're all having a great day. If you are new here, hey, welcome, I'm Mr. H. I don't normally wear vests, but it's super warm. Forgive me. Ladies and gents, if you are new here, please do hit subscribe. Please do turn your bell notifications on to notify all, because otherwise YouTube will curate the content for you. Now, before we get into today's news, guys, I am making a movie. You've heard me talk about it quite a lot, but I'm also making action figures for the film as well. Now, the GoFundMe link is down below in the description box for all of this stuff. Please do go and check it out. If you donate $5 or more, you're actually in for a chance of winning a movie prop. So anyway, that being said, let's dive right into today's news. Right, so here we go. Look, Sonic the Hedgehog sequel is in the works, courtesy of Variety. Good source. In fact, a good source of quite a lot of stuff recently. They revealed the news of Cate Blanchett in the Borderlands as Lilith. So they're good. They are good. They've got some big scoops recently, more so than the Hollywood Reporter and even Deadline. So yeah, good on you guys at Variety. Now they are reporting that Sonic the Hedgehog is getting a sequel. No surprise. It was a goddamn smash hit, and I was really I liked Sonic the Hedgehog. I tell you that, I really liked it. It was harmless, dumb, family fun, good solid messages of friendship and caring and just general love of one another. It was good. I really enjoyed it. It was wholesome. And yeah, it was a bit dumb, and yeah, it was a bit tongue-in-cheek here and there, but it was good. And also, Paramount did a damn good thing by changing the design from that hideous, Alien Resurrection-esque kill-me looking thing to this, which was a very good looking design. I thought it was quite, in keeping with what it should look like, and I enjoyed it. And also, I want to return to this world because it was just fun. It was just harmless, good fun. So, obviously, Paramount Pictures and Sega Sammy confirmed on Thursday. Now, I'm recording this on Friday, but again, the US is a little bit behind the UK, so this is quite quick on this news. That they have commenced development on a sequel to the live-action family comedy. Now, again, this is no surprise. Of course they were going to. They set it up for a sequel. Again, if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm referring to. This was released quite close to the lockdown and all this nonsense that's going on in the world, so I don't want to reveal too much. But they left a sequel wide open. Very nicely done as well. And I tell you what's so good about this. They're doing the commencement of the sequel immediately. This is a property that they have to jump on to get, to actually keep it going. Because this releases 2 years down the line. No one's going to care that much. They need to jump on it and get it going quite quickly. So this is great. And I say 2 years, but you know what I mean, like a little bit down the line. It's not going to be the same. So this is good. Now, the other great thing about this is that the sequel will reteam the filmmakers with Jeff Fowler directing. And Pat Casey and Josh Miller writing the script. Basically, all the recipes for success that made the first one a success. This is what you do. This is what you do. Jeff Fowler, I think this was his debut as like a feature filmmaker. I'm fairly certain it was, because before he was an effects artist. So this is great. This is epic. Yeah, good. And good on you, Jeff, man. Good on you for getting some more breaks, because you clearly knew what you were doing with this film. Jeff Fowler was the guy that pushed for them to change this, the Abomination to this cutesy looking thing. And yeah, good that he came back. Really, really good news. Now, the movie is still in the development stage, so decisions have not yet been made regarding casting or a production start date. Look, if you've seen the movie, you'll know that casting will by and large be exactly the same. What can they change casting wise? They've already set up the sequel and the characters and the people that were playing them. So I can't imagine that things are going to change that much with respect to the sequel and the casting. Now, Neil H. Moritz, Toby Asher, and Toru Nakahara are producing the pick, with Hajime Satomi and Haruki Satomi and Tim Miller executive producing. Tim Miller, no one really cares about you, bro. You know, with less said about you, the better, because of course, Terminator Dark Fata. OGs on the channel will know exactly what I'm talking about there. Now, based on the popular video game franchise from Sega, obviously this is what the property is. The first film released in February of this year tells the story of the world's speediest hedgehog. But it makes a note. It was family-friendly pick, and it was very, very family-friendly. Obviously, initial reactions upon its release, Sonic the Hedgehog scored #1 opening weekend, and it dominated the box office. And Sonic was among the slew of films released early on home entertainment after theatres were shuttered due to COVID-19, but it had already made bank. That's the thing we need to remember. It had already made bank at the box office. So this is nothing but great news. What do you think of this? Have you seen it? Did you see the Sonic the Hedgehog before everything happened and the world just ground to a halt? Did you see it? What did you think? Let me know down below in the comments. Are you in for this? I'd love to hear it, because for me personally, having watched the movie prior to the lockdown, I was really happy about this, and I wanted to see a return. I think I even did some discussions with Andre from Midnight's Edge. I was very happy about this, and this is good news. And I'll tell you what the other good news is for this, right? Is it signifies that Sega know what they're doing. Or at the very least, Sega and Paramount are going to have a long working relationship together, because they're doing more. And my hope is Golden Axe. Get me a Golden Axe film. Anyway, let's move on to some Jurassic World Dominion. So basically, we've got some news that Jurassic World Dominion may resume filming in July in London. Now, this, I would say, we'll take it with a pinch of salt for the time being, right? Mainly because the UK is looking to still organise the insurance for these productions and stuff. So back in March, Universal Pictures indefinitely delayed production on a number of their upcoming films, including arguably the biggest film of next year, Jurassic World Dominion, which was in the midst of lengthy shooting in London, and they would have presumably been nearing the finish line right around now. So yeah, but they've done a lot of the production stuff, so I can't imagine what else they're doing production-wise, unless they're on sound stages. While catching up with The Guardian and discussing how he's been living these past few months in this new normal, original Jurassic Park star Sam Neill, who is, of course, returning for the upcoming 6th Quell. Don't call it that. Revealed that he and the cast and crew are hopeful that they can get back to work sometime in July, barring any unforeseen developments. So obviously we've got new safety measures and all this kind of stuff. We talk about this garbage new normal that everyone's banging on about. Basically, it's looking like it'll enter production in July. And that compounds some previous news that we'd heard, which I think's very interesting stuff, is Jurassic World Dominion is not the end of the franchise. It's actually the start of a new era. Oh, how very interesting. How very, very interesting. So what was said here, now this is on Collider, the 5-time Academy Award nominated producer Frank Marshall revealed that the upcoming Jurassic World Dominion is not being developed as a finale. Okay, looking to continue it. Interesting. I'm all about, giant dinosaurs roaming around. I'm happy to see that. Now, obviously, he stated that it's actually a new beginning. It's the start of a new era. The dinosaurs are now on the mainland amongst us, and they will be for quite some time, I hope. That's basically alluding to the fact that, look, if this makes money, they're going to make more. That's it. There's nothing else really in there outside of that. But it's interesting. Now, obviously, they state that he wouldn't go into any details. Marshall did hint at more films set in this dangerous new universe where humans must learn how to live and survive alongside wild dinosaurs. I mean, that's the kind of, that's the evolution of this. I still want to see dinosaur-human hybrids. Seriously, that'd be epic. I know people are like, oh, I don't want to see it. Come on. You telling me you don't want to see dinosaur-human hybrids? Come on. I do, anyway. I think that'd be awesome. So there you go, Jurassic World Dominion, and, of course, a bit of news on Sonic the Hedgehog. All of your thoughts, leave them down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thank you all so much. Take care.